Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Well then, it seems the world of Gaia has been plunged into darkness again, and the crystals, it seems to happen like once a week. This time the prophecy might be a little off though, because it said that 4 warriors of light would respond, but I have a feeling it might be less than that, because see, we've done the first randomizer and the second randomizer, and across the 2 of them we've used 5 out of the 6 character classes, but there's one that we've woefully neglected. So this time we're going solo red mage, son. And just because it's going to be one scrappy red mage versus the world, I gave him maximum blessings and no curses, son. We maximize his disadvantages and minimize his powers. So he's going to start with a temper spell, which is good. He can make himself real strong. He's going to start with more luck, which is good for running away like a hero. But we got, to quote Mario from the Mario Advance game's terrible voice samples, we got, woohoo, just what I needed. Because Promo Sage means when he class upgrades the wizard, he will have access to every spell in the game, which is just what you want on your red mage, son. As for naming this feller, son, I am the red mage, pimping a feather in my hat. The name's Jojo. Need something? Yeah, I got that. Watch your step, because I stand where you fall. Eloquent abilities, and that's not all. Ostentatiously fashionable. What's my name, bitch? Light you on fire, then I'll heal your shit. Just to burn you again, then I'll cut you in 2. It takes 3 men just to do what I do. Here we are, the overworld map. So we just started with default money. He started with temper in level 8. So, hey, we'll be able to learn 2 more spells in level 8. So that's a good thing. That's hashtag a good thing. We didn't start with any weapons or armor, but I figured with $400 burning a hole in the pocket, son, old Jojo here ought to be able to be dressed up to the nines. Get me into Corneria Town. What you gotta say, sweet cheeks? The Dream City. Well, I'll dream of you because you don't exist anymore, apparently. We'll wash our face off real quick. Get me to the weapons store. The Nunnery of Adventurers. A wooden stick +2. Look, Jojo's tickled to death. Silver hammer. He don't know nothing about that. The cat claw would be, I mean, nice, but you got to be a red wizard. And then the silver sword, even at -1, is amazing. Unfortunately, we need a few more dollars, so I guess we're just going to take this stick for fun. Sungestapash OSHA adventuring regulations that each adventurer must have a weapon unless their weapon is their hands. Gloves and chainmail +5, hot damn. Even at +5, you lose 5 evasion with it. I'm just saying. I'm getting real picky with my chainmail, son. More like a chain fail. I can't tell if I bought that or if I hit B. I hit B. I hit B. Give me these gloves. They're just the default gloves. Vanilla gloves, son. Everybody knows all about chocolate gloves, man. Everyone knows I like to grab hold of the chocolate. Alright, what's the magic store? It's got to say black magic, warp, lit, XXX fire. These are good. We want lit too, so we have an early sweeper, and we want warp. So let's see if there's any good white. Hopefully there's not a lot of good white magic. Out of all of these, Invis 2, although Invis 2 is no better than Invis 1 and is actually worse than Ruse when you're just a solo feller. When you're just a single red mage adventure fighting for your client, I'm done with this. I'm throwing it away. You'll notice there's a couple of slots that we can't equip because it uses the original base game's like spell permissions. So what the slot in the shop says everybody flop, and it turns into a spell book blitz. But once we class upgrade, we could learn all this shit. Well, in the meantime, I want to be able to warp away the worries, and I want to be able to lit 2 away the worries. Now, I actually turned on a setting that makes the single target elemental spells much more powerful as well. So we might be tempted to get fire, because normally in these randomizers, you never use the standard spell unless you're really unlucky, and that's all you get for the first couple of levels, like in the vanilla game. What's old man Chester Lester got to say? He's like, you want my brew stick, huh? Well, that one of them Lathans came down here. Couldn't understand a word he said, but he robbed the shit out of me. What's the item shop got? Soft cap. Now, soft potions have no purpose because if we get petrified, who's going to give us a soft potion? So, the houses, I mean, they'll be useful eventually. In the meantime, remember, we have nothing. So I want one cabin for when I get to the Temple of Fiends. And we're going to want, you know, a couple of these in case we get poisoned. Jim Varney doesn't have to get in the makeup for his old Creole snake handler. Okay, we can't afford that many because I want to stay at the inn. So give me 3. This is all I got to my name, son. We can do it. As soon as we can buy that silver sword, we'll be in better situation. 15 gold. Oh, look, I couldn't have planned it any better. When you're JoJo the Red Mage, you always have $69 in your pocket, son. I always keep a 69 in my pocket. It's a lie because I'm going to buy 2 more heal potions. Oh, I can't afford 2 more heal potions like an idiot. Give me a cabin. That's all I'll be having. What say you, little buddy? Well, hopefully he went back there when he died. Alright, this is going to be a by the book, kicking Garland in the dick, Temple of Fiends. Nothing's going to go wrong. Alright, we made it. Save my game, save my game. Let's see what's in our secret boxes. I slightly lowered the encounter rate, by the way, just to make it less tedious because we're 1 failer. So if it seems like we're getting real lucky running around, it's because we're real good at selected options on the randomizer. Oh no, spiders were declared. Should I just blow them up with lightning magic? Yes. Death. Death. My God, when you're just 1 failer striking out on your own, son, you gain levels. And then this is the randomizer, so we're gaming multiplied experience. I'm telling you. 1 goal, I'll beat you with my shillelagh. You'll be getting the flat end of me shillelagh. You're lucky I got a hold of you before the good Lord did. Saints preserve us. I'm already level 5. Ain't never seen levels 1 through 3, and I never will. Okay, there was just some money in here, and that's a good thing. Oh, I turned on another flag. I turned on a lot of beneficial flags because we're just, you know, 1 scrappy red mage who can make it on his own. So one of the ones I turned on is when you level up, when you gain spell charges, you also gain usable... So we gained 2 more level 1 charges, so we have 2 more level 1 castings. Normally we wouldn't. We'd have to sleep at the end. My God, will y'all just read the randomizer wiki? I can get on my damn life. Oh, Garland. Well, you came and you got kicked in the nuts. And no, he's got sleep touch. Fuck you. Get lit. You missed. Your defense is weak. Fought imps tougher than you. Good night turned bad night. Good night for you, son. What do y'all got to say about the fiends? Chaos is extra tough and can heal. That's good to fucking know. I ain't gonna remember any of this. Why even read it? What you got for me? I'm TNT and I'm dynamite. Looks like we gotta go see the dwarves. And I got the adamant. If I had the key, it would be perfect. Because I could loot the dwarf cave. It ain't looting when you're the hero. Alright, get me to town. Well, okay, we can finally buy our silver sword. Our shillelagh surpassing silver sword. I can sell it for 0. Yeah, he's just disposing of it for me, I guess. Alright, what say you about a silver sword? Hot damn. I'm be out cutting. My cutting iron. And I've got money for provisions. Okay, what provisions do we want? Some more cabins for saving. We definitely want a couple more pure potions. We'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good red mages go to heaven. Alright, a couple more. 2, 3 of these. Why not get up to 10? And then blow it all on heal potions. Hookers and heal potions, son. How much for 20? 720, son. We ain't even up to full HD yet. Okay, every 10 of these is 360. We could do the math. That's how we got 720. So, okay. See, I'm learning in real time. So we should be able to buy like 8 of them? Yeah, 47. How much was the inn? I don't know. We ain't got a min-max inventory that much. Jesus. I know we're just one feller, but we can make it on our own. We're going to level really fast, so we might become too powerful, but that's the fun of being JoJo the Red Mage, son. Why's everything got to be a struggle? We'll do a harder randomizer next time. You crowd. God, I can't have nothing. I'm out here cutting horses in twain. Level 6. Pick up sticks. Okay. The dwarf cave. I'm expecting the good shit now. Don't disappoint JoJo. Gregory House, you son of a bitch. I knew you were hanging out at the dwarf cave, son. So that foreman couldn't find you and lecture you. The crown? Well, we can go right down there and kill Astos. I'm telling you, son. This is going to be the shortest one yet. Even with one character. We're living like a king. Living the Red Mage dream. It's the Randomizer, son. ZFG never cheated so hard. We're going to get banned from GDQ just like he did that one time. So I think it was the same day that Wooly Madden killed that man playing football. Okay, ribbon +5. Right at the beginning of the game. You love to see it. I hope we don't face even the slightest adversity. The cube was just here. Did anyone know that the dwarves had the cube? If I can get in the Mirage Tower, I can get the Sky... Oh, Monsters in a Box. I forgot about Monsters in a Box. Oh, well, these aren't like... These are like... foes in a box. They cast Fire 3 and they punch the shit out of you. We might die. Or we might kill. Kill la die. I think that's an anime, isn't it? Heal helmets! Well, I mean, it gives us a way to heal in battle. The Red Wizard cannot equip it. I believe our dead, quote-unquote, non-existent party members can hold items for us, though, can't they? Hell yeah! They're our storage, although we won't be able to access it in battle. So, there you go. When Ryu said the answer lies in the heart of battle, we know what we meant. I accidentally got exactly 50 heal potions. Is this awesome? 1669s. Thank you. Alright, well, let's keep this fucking train a-going. Oh no, not one ogre. Not an ogre battle. Knock me down to 69 HP and I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Oh no, 68 HP. He knew my weakness. He knew my weakness. See, this just goes to show that even as powerful as we're getting, we can still have the shit beat out of us by a large man. Like Rocco that one time at the grocery store, he was beaten by a very large woman. A hippo woman, I believe. It was only later when he was watching Madagascar that he realized how psychologically scarred he'd been by that large hippo woman and her derriere. Alright, Astos. More like ass to mouth. He's like, what? That doesn't... Are you insulting me? That made no sense. I'm going to get tempered up and then I'm going to come swinging. You better rub me while you can. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub me the right... He might not have the rub spell in Randomizer. I forgot. Alright, I'm coming swinging. We're doing good damage. We're doing good damage. He might not have any magic spells. This is my favorite kind of Astos. Dumb Astos. Make for a good unglued card, or unhinged, or whatever the kids call it. The silver bordered magic cards that aren't canon. They sometimes require you to destroy them. I'm level 11! And I got a boat. Alright, if we get the ship here in the Northwest Castle, it should spawn to the north of Elfland, because it has to spawn at a dock in the inner sea. So, there you go. It'd either be there or above the dwarf cave. We can step right in here and get some free items. Money. Money. More 1669s. Oh, wow. Straight bussing, boys. I think we're going to stay no cap. I've already got a hat on my head. I want to see what those spike tiles are, but I also wanted to not get murdered after we slaughtered Astos so handily. So I am not going to use magic. I'm going to sleep in a cabin and save my game. Alright, let's see what we got. I mean, it's not like I need to grind right this second. I don't even have any magic beyond spell level 1. That's all I've needed. I'm that powerful. The eyes have it. This thing's gonna fucking kill me. I just want you to... No, wait, I got the ribbon. Is that good? He used to tie his hair up in ribbons and bows and sign his letters with X's and O's. He's an American red mage, son. If you are not familiar with country music at all, then this just sounds like standard schizophrenic Tenfei nonsense. Schizo Tenfei. Personality disorder. I didn't realize how fast we were. I mean, I knew we were going to level fast, but God, son, this is going to be a short one, but a fun one. What else did we get in here? Oh, look at you, crowd. Ain't you fucking pretty? Get lit, son. You're from the sea, so I already know you possess that drip. I'm going to die while I'm here having fun with y'all. I just want you to know that. Oh no, Jojo. I'll hang in there. From Hell's Heart. Oh, I have no lit twos. Kill him. Oh, crack has no effect on us, son. But being cremated, it does. Jojo party perished. Okay. Alright. Oh, we don't need that experience from beating that eyeball that one time. Well, you got cremate too? They just handing out cremates left and right, son. Not everyone who participated in the Junior League soccer game deserves a cremate spell, son. You're ruining a whole generation of monsters. Okay, we're fine. We're going to go to Elfland. Get our magic, level 3 and 4 magics. Another reason I had to turn down overworld encounters is because we'd be leveling too fast if we kept getting into fights, son. Alright, this is all good, but I don't think... Okay, that's 25, 25, 25. How does that compare to my silver sword? That's much better than my silver sword. I didn't realize there were other swords that were good. I'm still too used to vanilla Final Fantasy. So I remember TMVA Final Fantasy where I spent like a quarter of the whole playthrough just trying to earn the money to buy that first silver sword. The saber has much higher crit. I like that. I like that. Jojo will take it. Do you see anyone else standing here? Yeah, one of these empty spots wants the weapon. Idiot. I'm that guy at the store that when the thing won't ring up, I'm like, oh, it must be free today. Gosh. I gotta help Sora rescue King Mickey so we could do some anime shit and open the Kingdom Hearts, which is light, I believe he said was. I may have imagined that when a rock knocked me unconscious. Okay, what do we want to put on this guy? The buckler. Wow, that's really useful. Okay, that's plus 17, but minus 0 evasion. How does that stack up to this? This is where you gotta choose 20 evasion and then just armor. We'll stick with armor. Chainmail sounds real cool. If you show up on a first date and you're like, oh yeah, I've got this defensive bracelet, the lady will be like, oh, that's real nice. Yeah. I got a headache. I gotta work tomorrow. Also, you're unfuckable. And then they just walk out the building. All right, we need 59 potions. But you roll up and you're like, hey, baby, I got chainmail plus 5. Son, her drawers will evaporate off of her. All right, we want more cabins for saving. We want pure potions for puring. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Oh, wait. I meant my favorite Pokemon in a Smash Bros. Jigglypuff's name is Purrin. I got it mixed up with Corrin. Temper, Ice 3, Brack Ice. They're all good. We already know Temper. Let's see what the level 4 white magic's looking like these days. Get an eye full of it. Oh, out of these, Cure 3 is the best one. Boom. So that means we can buy whatever fucking black magic we want. Blow all our money on black magic and hookers. Yes, they're going to be Khajiit hookers. Why do you ask me these stupid fucking questions? I'd like to break people into pieces. It would be nice to have more temper charges, but we'll eventually get more level 8 charges, because I assume we're going to hit the level cap of 50 by the end of this, especially if we actually grind. If we do like Frieza and train for 4 months and become a gold mage. Yeah, fuck it. We might even, I mean, we'll probably find like a power gauntlet. The Saber Bonk, as the cool kids that commentate speedrun races like to call it. Yep, still deader than a conch. Alright, Jojo. Ruse heal. Okay, life 2 has no use. Wall has no use because we have a ribbon, and heal is just the worst cure because it just cures our empty party spots. But we do want Ruse. Unless level 3 black magic is fully fucking stacked, boys, we're probably going to get that Ruse spell. I mean, these are fun, but definitely not as needed. Woohoo! Not quite what I needed. Oh no. Multibana. You know that thing Mario says? I remember the first time I sat still long enough in Mario 64 that he started dreaming about spaghetti. I was like, am I the only one who's ever seen this? Stop Zap Slow. We'll get Stop so we can Star Platinum Zawarido. Zap is just a chance for instant death on the enemies, and Slow slows down their attacks, which can be useful if we get in a fight with a big pack of fuckers that just beat you to death. Yeah, we'll take Slow. Alright, well, we're fucking stacked to the gills, boys. Let's go to Provoca and get our level 2 spells, just to fill out that book. The moment we can get, I mean, what charges do we have now? Well, we're not quite level 5, I guess. We're still butt mortal. We're still butt men, son. Gonna take a lot to change that. Alright. Hey, one shark. Well, you had one fucking chance and you blew it. Shit, Lord. Enjoy shark hell. And I could just cure 3 myself as a joke. We intentionally taught him amazing magic spells as a joke. It's like, really? What was the joke? Oh, I guess you don't get ironic humor. Get lit 2. I'll throw lit 2s out all fucking day. You think I give a shit? Alright. Oh yeah, we need to beat the shit out of some pirates. I almost forgot. Because we walked around the world. Oh yeah, we shuffled the shops again. Once again for fun. These things are neat, but I can't do much with them. I've already got me a falch. Is it? I don't even remember. Yeah. The falchion plus 5. Jojo's your red mage. He has the finest melee weapons. Okay, fire 3 is good. These other ones are spells as well. Just like Rarity, who is also on the show. Okay, there's no... You know what? I ain't fucking walking out of here with my feet. I control powerful magics. I like your big white magic. Stop. We got Fade. We got Exit. Yeah, I'd like Fade. If we get Fade, is Fire 3 better? A lot of things are weak to Fire. This is a tough one, because I want Exit as well. Tell you what, we'll get 1 black magic spell. So we're going to get Fade. We're going to get Exit. I don't think Amut. They're literally a mutant soft could not help us at all because we can't cast them on ourselves when we're afflicted with those status effects. I mean, I'd rather have Fire 3 than Hold, which can paralyze enemies, and Quake, which can sometimes make them fall into chasms. Probably having a spasm. If I was falling in a fucking chasm, you think I ain't gonna have a spasm, boys? That's faller's privilege. I could wear wood -1 armor. That's real good. And then we've got the item store, where we can buy a little bit more. Pure cabins. Ain't no tents, son. We can't conjugate verbs in this fucking world, because there's no tents. Alright, now it's time to kill pirates. We have to decide which of our many... Oh, they moved the inn. How quaint. I weren't even paying attention. Has anyone seen the inn? It's like, I went to the inn and out. I got something off the secret menu. I'm like, yeah, it's real fucking secret. Everyone on God's green earth knows about it. The guys in Zelda 1 weren't so fucking bad at keeping it a secret. Hey, Vicky, I came out well refreshed, and I'm going to hit your boys in the back of the fucking head. What are we going to kill them with? They need Jesus, so we're going to use Holy. There should be a checkbox on the randomizer to change fade back to holy like it should be. We just did scrape by. Rod was hanging out with the pirates. He's like, hey man, they got grog and they got rum. That's all I need to know, baby. Rod's allegiance is to whoever has the coldest ones in their fridge. Reset. Okay, what are we actually doing now? The Marsh Cave. Or, yeah, we don't have the canoe, so we can't go to Crescent Lake or the Ice Cave or the volcano or any of those fun places. Marsh Cave it is. More like the Blorsh Cave. Stay up all night thinking of that one, buddy? Indeed. It was also grinding in an MMORPG, Uncle Dinfey. God, what MMO would Richard Zucker play? I need a drink of water while we think about it. Monsters perished. Perished thought. Alright, I ain't even stopping in Elftown. I'm using the momentum of my boat hitting the solid land and throwing Jojo off the bow. And he hit the ground running at that same speed. He paused just long enough to obliterate some ogres and grogers with holy magic. Oh no, how will I beat the two of you? How will I ever win? I'm having the best fucking... I hope y'all are enjoying this, son. I'm telling you. I promise the next one will be a slog, son. I'll be in here sweating. I'll be like Jim Carrey inside that fake rhino. Son, the randomizer will end with me crawling out of a fake rhino's asshole. These are all things that happen. I'm tempted to use a house. Why not? Alright, what do we want to loot? Everything? Okay. You kids make such a good offer. Okay, Single Bat. You win this time. Rouge the Bat. The only one that could stop me in my tracks as I run through obliterating the enemies. Wood helmet. Would I equip that helmet? No. What do I look like? Some kind of fighter? That's real good. Now, if you show up to your first date with a gold bracelet +4, you might get a little bit more attention, I'm just saying. That lady might even look up from her phone where she's hate scrolling Twitter. WarMECH! What the fuck? Just out of nowhere. Did I mention this is the most difficult randomizer anyone's ever done? Jesus. Well, now that we know that, hold on. We got to reset. All right. Well, now that we know that WarMECH were declared, I guess we should be a little more cautious. So what I did was, because I knew how powerful we were going to get and that you kids would be mad because I wouldn't be getting angry enough at the game, I turned on WarMECH Unleashed. So there's like a small % chance that he can appear anywhere in the game to end our fun. So our main objective this playthrough is going to be to become powerful enough that we no longer fear the WarMECH. Grind without ribbons. It won't attract the WarMECH. Okay, we wanted that gold bracelet. I like how he preemptive struck us and then just obliterated us. You crowd could use holy or fire. Let's do fire for fun. I incinerated undead monstrosities for fun. Light you on fire, then I'll heal your shit. I think the last one ran away. It's very unsatisfying. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Everything's cool. I can't stop moving shit around. Alright, you get up there. Just in case I'm so desperate I had to use a heal helmet in the heat of battle for my single party member. Boys, we're in a situation if that happens. Every time now. Every time we get a battle scene transition, in the back of my mind, I'm going to be fearing the WarMECH. JoJo versus the WarMECH, son. Okay. money and less money. Alright, warp me out of here. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, here's what we're going to do now. We're just going to save in a cabin. See how much shit we can grab. Oh no, not a bunch of zombies. Of course, if they paralyze us, they hit us with another paralyzer. We're in a bad situation. So we don't want that. For once, we're the opposite of the Napoleon Dynamite lady. You know, there's actually a treasure chest in this room, but it's linked to one of the ones upstairs. I don't understand the linked treasure chest thing. Maybe it was like to make the oh, hey, buddy. Ain't you fucking pretty? Can I run away? No, of course not. Of course not. Whatever, idiot. You didn't win, I lost. It's different. Okay, I was going to say, maybe the game developers thought it would add to like the mystery of the game where you're like, sometimes there are empty chests and you're like, what happened? Was this plundered? Are there NPCs plundering the game? Is Bob and Enzo and Dot and that crowd of ones and zeros rebooting into my game? How would the crowd in Reboot handle being rebooted into a JRPG like this? Enzo would go to run over there to hit the user upside the head, and Bob would be like, what are you doing? You're cheating! Oh, the canal was down here. That's good. You have to stand here while the user attacks us and his party members, and then we get a turn to attack him. Enzo would probably say that that's not very alphanumeric. I agree. Okay, I'll never remember which of these have treasures in them, so we're just going to look in all of them with our eyes. I'm glad I turned the encounter rate so much lower. Now that there's another link chest. Now that we know that WarMECH were declared. Hey, y'all. I'll be lit to you today. Oh no, it didn't one-shot them. That's bad. But they didn't do much damage. That's good. I wonder if WarMECH could be broken into pieces. It doesn't matter because he'll just nuke us to death. If only we could become atomic, son. We have to go beat our head against a tree and get hit by a truck so we can get isekai to a world where we're super flat busted. And we just LARP all day. Son, I can't wait for the second season of Eminence and Shadow. I tried to get Tommy to watch this show and he got so fucking filtered by it. He like couldn't get past the surface level. He's like, it's just some edgy isekai edgelord guy. I'm like, Tommy, son, it hurts me to see one of my friends get filtered so bad by a 10 out of 10 anime. I'm telling you. Eminence and Shadow is like an onion or a parfait, son. It's got layers. Alright, I've delayed enough talking about anime. We got to see what's guarding the chest today. Ugh. The Earth. Oh god, he's tough. Okay, here, how are we going to beat the Earth? By breaking him into pieces? No, I have to break the Earth into pieces. It's my only hope. Okay, we're going to use all of these castings of Brat. I refuse to do otherwise. I lied because I need to cure myself. Part of being a JoJo is knowing when to lie. Alright, do I got ruse? Yeah, I should have rused to start with. Do your battles better than me, kids. Don't be like your Uncle Tenfei. You're still young. You can still be good at video games. Alright, we need to become stronger so that we can just murder him with our falchion. Plus 5. What's the French word for 5? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinco, seis, ocho, nueve, diez. You know, it's classic French. We did it. Our reward? That dank herb. Yo, my name's Matoya and I got me some herb. If you find my crystal, I can hook you up. Word. I want to check the locked rooms. We're not getting greedy. We ain't got the greedy paws. Okay. Yeah, you're a link chest. You're a piece of shit link chest. The next time somebody's being a huge piece of shit, tell them they're being a total linked chest. See if they get mad. I'm just gonna fade these fucking things away. Fade, fade, fade. The undead monstrosities away. They look like they're like blowing in a pipe or vaping. You kids would probably recognize that more. You're like, what the hell's a pipe? Does he mean an acoustic vape pen? I probably shouldn't have ran. I probably should have obliterated them. I probably shouldn't have spared them. Yeah. Yeah. We did start with the bonus luck. So that's a good thing. Just fade. We want to save that one exit charge, though. We need what? 1, 2... We need 3 warps to warp all the way out of here. But, I mean, I guess we could walk a few steps. Oh, I might be able to run from this crowd. We have to channel Joseph Joestar when it comes to running away. Yeah, there we go. The Joestar family... Oh, this room is empty. This bat knew, so I'm sending him to Bat Hill. Alright, there's certain trap tiles in this room. Including this one. 2 giants. Is bad news. I want to run away, but they'd probably beat me to death while I'm doing it, so I am going to put up a ruse stack first. Hell yeah, I went first. You can't hit me? Okay, you can hit me with magic. That don't count. Even John Cena can get hit with AoE spell. Jesus. A cabin in the box. Alright, 1 more chest and we'll be out of here. Could save our game. Okay, 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 okay. Money in a box, money in a box. Get the hell out of here with money in a box. I ain't even gonna take 1 step. Hugh Larry's gonna give me my full heal right here over the pit. Like we're Wile E. Coyote and we ain't noticed we ran out over the ledge yet. Alright, so we need to go see Matoya with the dank herb. And the channel's been opened so we can access the greater world. As opposed to the inner world. The macro world as opposed to the micro world. Oh, hey, y'all. You remind me of some assholes I'm going to kill. With a magic spell. Alright, we'll stop by town real quick, I guess. Got 2 or 3 things. Burn a hole in my pocket. We could sell these excess armors. I really need the money, but I also don't need... Oh, let's let the inventory fill up. It can help us avoid monsters in a box. You're like, wow, make the game even easier, Uncle Timfei. You're quite the hero. Boys, I might have to make the next one a fucking slog for you kids. You kids start recommending settings and like party compositions and shit for the next randomizer to make up for how much fun I had playing this one. The sin. The greatest sin Timfei can commit is genuinely enjoying a video game. Look, I put WarMECH out there for y'all. He represents all of y'all's malice. That's what makes him so powerful. He's powered by your all's animosity towards the good times. Oh, hey, look who's out here in the ocean. Like he belongs there. We were talking about him and his ears started burning. We ran away from WarMECH. Have we ever been such heroes? Now you crowd are going to be super double mad. Son. Scot-free. WarMECH free's the way to be, baby. Just in case I'm going to sleep in a cabin. Not that I'm scared of WarMECH. Who's afraid of Virginia WarMECH, son? Son, is it just me, or are my broomsticks talking crazy backwards words like Christopher Walken? Let me take another token, hope you find my shit, because if you won't be getting no herb, legit. I forgot we hadn't found Crystal yet. We came in here with Miyu and Faye, and she started talking about how they're not canon. And before I could even finish telling her how Star Fox 2 came out officially on the Super Nintendo Classic, making Miyu and Faye quite canon, I just realized in the middle of my unnecessary Star Fox reference that we had the herb, so we actually needed to talk to the prince. WarMECH came to punish us. Well, you could just run away from WarMECH. You kids didn't say nothing. You kids really are going to have no, I'm not going to be able to blame you for the anger. It's fine. Well, you just show up all the fucking time now, don't you? Now that I can run away from him, he's just going to be there all the time. Wake up in the morning, WarMECH standing at the foot of your bed. You're like, uh-huh. Sleep paralysis WarMECH. That's real mature. Alright, we got some dank herb for the prince. Don't forget we've got the key. He had a bottle. So we could have looted Corneria. Which means the floater's going to be in Corneria. It's always in Corneria Castle. All Corneria treasure rooms lead to floater, as the saying goes. You always leave a floater in Corneria Castle. That's why Garland got so mad to start with. I'm thinking. This is my thinking brain. Oh yeah, let's go up to Corneria. We'll save real quick. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's not safe out here. It's like a Final Fantasy Legend 1 or Saga 1 if you're Nihongo. But in the fourth World of Ruin, or not the fourth, it's where you fight the four of the Zodiac spirits or whatever animals. Yu Hakusho did something similar. Well, Suzaku the Phoenix attacks you on the overworld. And if you don't know that the fucking chainsaw is busted and will kill him in one hit, you've got to run away until you find like a circuit board or something. Well, Crystal was hanging out in Corneria Castle, son. I should have spent more time here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We could have called over all of our good friends and had a party. She had the chime. So, if we get the ability to fly, because I didn't turn on Northern Docks this time, so we can't just take the boat up there. But as soon as we get the ability to fly, we can access the Sky Tower. We might even run into WarMECH in the Sky Tower. Could you imagine? We're going to need the ability to ruse up. We'll probably want Cure 4, because you can't ruse and dodge a nuclear bomb. It's the whole fucking reference I was making to Sid Kagano from The Eminence in Shadow. You have to become stronger than an atomic bomb. A nuclear bomb. I am nuclear doesn't have the same ring as I am atomic. Okay, we have rods, so I guess let's head to the Earth Cave. It's his favorite place to be. That's his job, actually. He hates going there. He's like, man, it's fucking Saturday. I don't want to clock in at the Earth Cave. That fucking Romanian guy in the cape keeps going on and on about the color blue. I never understand it. Okay, heal 3. I mean, it's another heal spell, but in the heat of battle, doesn't matter. Also, we can't learn any of these until we upgrade. Complete. Saber lit. Okay, we want Saber if we don't manage to find a Saber Gauntlet. And Ice 2 is another AoE. So, what white magic was there that we would actually want? Lady! Fucking trap me in the black magic store till I buy something? That's predatory. Yeah, I ain't that worried about those. Bye, Felicia. Okay, Saber me up. Ice me up. You know, Saber was the name of the original male protagonist of Dinosaur Planet, who later was turned into Fox McCloud by Miyamoto's powerful magic. A rapier -3. They don't do much better than that. Maybe some wood nunchucks -4. If we had a white mage, they'd be set with that iron hammer. Good armors. Oh, we could actually wear this. I mean, it's not as good as our gold bracelet, but we could wear it, I guess. I've already got the good shit, thank you, Garcon. Oh, I won't be ordering. I brought my own Bojangles with me. I just like the atmosphere of this fancy restaurant. Okay, let's go to the Earth Cave. Are we going to check every chest in the Earth Cave? You crowd are real fucking pleasant. We should have bought some houses from one of the stores that sell houses so we could be more liberal with our spell usage in the Earth Cave and have more fun. Maybe it's more fun if we limit ourselves with how many spell charges we'll get. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's make a beeline for Lich. Oh, somebody decided that we shouldn't do that. It's our good friend, the WarMECH. Alright. Asshole. That's how you're going to do it? Flame plus 3. Is that even better than my store-bought vouching? 25, 25, 25. 32. Okay, it's got a little bit less crit, but overall better. It hurts undead. I like that. I like that in a flame sword. Let's warp out. Save, in case WarMECH decides to steal this timeline from us. We're like if Natsuki Subaru had an unkillable nuclear-powered AI war machine on the loose that randomly showed up to obliterate him. It'd only be slightly worse than his normal life circumstances. Okay. Lots of isekai anime being, you're real fucking pleasant, you know that? Well, we had one chance to run and we squandered it. I didn't think he'd show up this much, to be honest. But it's the only thing adding challenge to this playthrough, so I'm only going to bitch and moan a little bit. You're like, but Uncle Tenfei, that's the whole reason we wanted WarMECH in the game. How dare you deny me, the Shoiden fraud. What does that literally translate to? Or is there, I guess there's the whole point is there's no English equivalent word. Hey, Medusas, have you met Jesus? I can give you some of his glorious radiance. Here it comes. Some people say Jesus was the first JoJo. Oh yeah, we're real powerful. Opal helmet, huh? That's quite the treasure. Then there was the Sphinx. Can I just kill this thing with a sword of the Lord? Probably. Probably. I did. And I'm the hero. Where? Hey, there was a cool sword in that box. Where? I didn't do the joke right. Cut to Legoshi doing his stand-up. We're getting so many spell charges. I may have turned on another setting where the Red Mage's max MP is 9 in all slots so that we can cast lots of spells. We're having fun, damn you. Damn you, judgmental Tenfei viewer. I forgot that if we don't successfully run, we have to sit here and get beat by snakes. We got lit too for snakes. It's just weak enough to not kill them. Just enough to piss you off. Alright. Yep. 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 That's a clean litten snake fight, I tell you what. Oh wait, we already checked this, didn't we? No, we didn't. We checked the other one. Wow, that was worth it. I'm just going to reset. Give me my spell charges back. Alright, let's see if we can loot. I want to loot as much treasure as possible. Then we'll use our house to get all of our charges back. And then we can bums rush Lich. We'll give the vampire open palm slap on the ass as we run by as well. Just to let him know he's appreciated. So that he doesn't start feeling blue. He's like, but it's my favorite emotion. Really? Imagine that. Somehow, I know the world of real emotion has surrounded me. I won't give in to it. You'll never guess what the Earthcave Vampire's favorite Final Fantasy job class is. Never. In a million years. If you're not familiar with Final Fantasy, you wouldn't. If your only exposure to Final Fantasy is Tenfei videos, then we haven't come across a certain color of Mage yet. Not until Final Fantasy V. Alright. I think we're okay. I think that we're good. And if you say we should heal, I say that we should. The Sphinx. The mystery of the Sphinx is why it thought it could ever fight me. Terminated. I don't even need poison smoke. Okay, okay, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cabin. So did we get anything really good on this floor? I don't think we did. I'm just checking so that if we get obliterated, not by anything in particular, but if we get obliterated, we can just melee these things down. I want to know whether I need to check these chests again or not. Don't you rub me. Well, look who's listening to The Cure. Look who can cast fire too. We'd be having a much harder time if we hadn't found that ribbon, like, immediately. We're just so good at the randomizer that the best items throw themselves at us. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Check these couple of treasures down here. Maybe we'll go all the way to the vampire. We're getting greedy. Well, we're halfway to max level. It's a good thing. Oh no, somebody came to punish us for enjoying the game. The more, like, confident and cocksure I get, the game is reading, it's listening to the microphone that I'm recording through right now. Sakaguchi's ghost in the machine is. He can spawn a WarMECH whenever he chooses. He could have summoned 10,000 WarMECHs at any time. Okay. Okay, all of this is garbage. Oh god, I can't run. If I can't run, then I kill. Kill La Run. It's another anime, I believe. Alright, 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 alright. We're bebopping, we're a scatting. Why, WarMECH? Why? Why is my name WarMECH? Okay. Okay, I'm not afraid. Everything's fine. Bugs. Bugs. Don't forget we got ice too. It's a nice to ice to. And you'll all pay the price too. Hauling ass through the earth cave. Like, think Rod's just standing there every time we're getting obliterated by WarMECH because he's a non-combatant. He's like the equivalent of the party members you got in Final Fantasy III that were like story related and just followed you around. In the DS remake of the game, which I guess is on Steam as well, I don't fucking know. They could sometimes appear in battle to help you out. So, there's that. But in this version, Rod's just standing there, sipping on a Yingling. He's like, man, that fucking robot whipped your ass. You know what I'd have done? I'd have swept the leg. I've watched RoboCop. If you get down a flight of stairs, the thing will be powerless. I'm like, what if it shoots a fucking nuclear missile down the stairs? What I don't know is that Rod actually got isekai'd. And he's the Eminence in Shadow. I am Rod Atomic, is what he would say. I like to think Rod would also agree that Delta is the best girl of Shadow Garden. There's like a white-eared cat girl, but she didn't get many scenes in the first season. I'm sure she'll come back later. Okay, 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 okay. That room is just bats. The Music Meister from Batman Brave and Bold. Look at you. Oh, do I get a turn? I can't run, except into death. Alright, I guess we're skipping more chests. That's the power of return by death. From WarMECH's point of view, WarMECH can kill me 20,000 times, but I only have to run away from him once per battle for eternity. WarMECH, I've come here to bargain. Okay. How many randomizer seeds for solo red mage with Unleash WarMECH did you try? 40 million. And how many did you successfully defeat WarMECH and then Chaos. Just one. And that's going to be the final video that you kids are watching. Y'all get to live in the best timeline of all. These things are weak to lit. These guys aren't straight bussing. Well, I said they're weak to it. I didn't say it one-shotted them. Jesus. You kids get real particular with language when it comes to judging me. One of them knew what was up, boys. I like that we're already demoralizing the enemy so hard that they're fleeing. But they don't realize that if they all just stood their ground, we probably wouldn't stand a chance. If they all just rushed me at once. It's like I'm John Wick. Jojo Wick. Alright, none of this matter. I do want to see what's in the one guarded box chest room. Down here. Oh, double sphinx. Double sphinx gum. Trying to dazzle me. Trying to hit me with the razzle dazzle. Can't be done, son. Thanks. You can't even vendor items in this game. Oh no, the vampire! He's going to be so offended. He's like, how dare you? Not only do you approach me as the only character completely devoid of blue. That's not true, but we'll roll with it. But you also altered the Final Fantasy interface screen to be a terrible shade of red. It's so shameful. Is it? Enjoy Fade. Miss me with that shit. Vampire Coon. Alright. The canoe. How greedy are we gonna get? We're getting max greedy, boys. Okay, Rod, bust that shit open. He's like, hell yeah. I'm gonna give him a karate chop. Might even activate my KO Ken. Summon my Genki Dama. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I think our the greediness might have consumed us this time. I don't think we're getting out of this one, but we'll try. Oh my God, will we try? If we get 2 turns and are allowed to go, I think we can do it. All right, baby, this is it. Ah, God damn it. Why even build it up? Okay. Well, we know that all treasure chests up to that point can be avoided. What do I even want out of a treasure chest? The opal armlet is the best armor we can get on this character. As far as I'm aware. You know, independent of pluses and minuses. I mean, we might get a super shitty, like -4 opal armlet. As far as melee weapons goes, what is the best? A really good sun sword? The Vorpal sword. I believe the Red Wizard, at least, can take the Vorpal sword in hand. Seeking out manxome foes. Mummies with Fire 3 is kind of ironic because they're weak to that. I'm also weak to that in a way. And by that I mean, it's a powerful magic spell. Even with my ribbon. Even when I'm given ribbon, I could still be melted down. You crowd are dangerous. Well, once again, I say that because they, I believe, had stun touch in the original. I always forget that things get shuffled in the randomizer world. We've reached level 24 again. We've gotten to, what, 25 so far? Hey, jackass! Yeah, blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, we all get it. It's a funny running Tenfei bit. But you're gone now. We're gonna grab this canoe. I want to check all the chests on the next floor. I said what I wanted out loud. WarMECH came to punish me for it. Don't warp. Okay. Oh yeah, Rod. He's like, I thought I already did this. What do you mean you bites the dust out? What the hell's that? If an anime ain't aired on Toonami, I ain't watched it. JoJo's Bizarre what? Who? Okay, so what was... Oh, yeah, there was a monster in a box. I forgot that it was these ice dragons. I mean, I gotta kill them. I think we'll be alright this time. I say that as they eviscerate me, as they tear me into pieces. I wonder if the Fade spell would have been better. We'll never know. Yeah, we skipped. I ain't never seen level 25. Okay, the light axe is nice because we can use it to cast Dia 2. If I could get to the weapon screen. The where hurts. Where? It hurts. Where? It's a better joke. You should listen to that one, Legoshi, before you go to deliver that big sausage pizza that Juno has no money for. Silver shields. Monies. Gregory House, you son of a bitch, you got me. Okay, there's one more treasure room we're going to loot. Nothing bad's gonna happen. What can I use on these guys? I wonder if Ice 2 would be enough. It was. And that's a good thing. Okay. A bunch of y'all, huh? Solid fucking mess of y'all, huh? Yeah. I like to think all the enemies that run away meet up at the pub later. Like, did you see that crazy fucking nut? In the ostentatiously fashionable getup? He lit me on fire and then he healed my shit just to cut me in half after he burned me again. It was like fighting 3 men at once. Kiki indeed. I don't remember where the trap tons are. I didn't want to step on it. I was trying to not step on it, and so I stepped on it. If I had lit 3, I would use that. We're just going to try to fade them. Fade them if you got them. Oh. I was going to pray to baby Jesus, but it didn't work. I should have prayed to Khajiit Jesus. See my Elden Ring TMVA. Although, if you enjoy bitching and moaning, son, watch me play through Elden Ring. I still got PTSD from it. Well, that was fun. Yep. Heal. Okay, finally, we're going to exit out of here. Gregory House is going to get us to maximum. I want to see an episode of House where the patient that comes in is Broly. And, of course, he starts out as, like, the apathetic default state Broly. But you know the moment he learns about the whole Kakarot thing, that he's going to start prodding him with it. Can't even imagine what Hugh Lowry's power level is. I think we can run away from these guys. We can't run, even with our improved luck. What is our luck at? Let's look at our stats. We ain't done that since we started. Boom, boom. I didn't need to bring up that second screen. We got 30 luck. Is that good? I'd like to think so. Stay at full HP in case a certain somebody shows up. The no fun allowed. Instead of that SWAT bot hammering that no fun allowed sign in the ground, it's some WarMECH. Jojo the Hedgehog. Yeah, I made a Jojo the Hedgehog joke. What are you going to do about it? Nuke me? And this is a tribute to Red Mage Nuked. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay, the fun police. WarMECH is fun fair. Alright, once again, we don't have to care about any treasure chests. We've just got to make it through. Sorry that I'm not talking, it's just I didn't want to provoke the wrath of the WarMECH. Wrath of the raging WarMECH, son. Run away from Grogers all day, every day, baby. cockatrices or cocknices to run away from. Vampire's still just a memory of his mammoth friend named Phil. Hey, I made a croc reference and you had to fucking show up. Yeah, later, idiot. That show was weird. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a 90s cartoon. You're like, oh, Jesus. Tenfei's going to start talking about the 1990s. It's the one aspect. If I live to be an old man, I'm going to be so crotchety talking about the 90s. But anyway, it was this cartoon where the framing device was it took place in the modern day of the 90s, and this archaeologist lady and like her intern, I think, found a woolly mammoth frozen in the ice, and when they free him from it, not only does he reanimate, I'm going to tell them about Croc. You can't keep killing me. You can't keep the truth away from them, WarMECH. The audience bites the dust with me. The audience are also cursed with return by death. But not only is he like fully alive when they thaw him, but he's also anthropomorphic in the fact that he possesses human level intelligence and speech capabilities, like the characters in Ice Age. And he starts telling them stories about the caveman era that he came from. And one of the main characters is this Ice Age boy, Crow. What was I calling him? Croc? I think his name was Crow. Crow, I think is how the theme song went. But that was like the main crux of the episodes would be a story in the past. And Phil like wasn't the main character. I mean, Crow would hang out with him. There was like a tribe of woolly mammoths and a tribe of primitive earthmans and women's. It's just a weird concept for a show. I just thought maybe y'all would remember it. Christ. Watching the Tenfei channel, you're like, he's not getting mad at the game. He's doing bad references. How many rat tail jokes has he made? None. Are you sure you're watching Tenfei? Not a Markiplier video, is it? Was he making a big onion's face in the thumbnail? Okay. You crowd came out doing the Thriller dance, and now you're obliterated. Alright, we're almost to the Lich floor. I'm hoping Lich is not a bitch, and he's real easy to beat. So, he is a bitch, but, you know, the different context. You gotta pick up on the context when you call someone a bitch. Alright. No squall, nor cloud, nor WarMECH will stop me from killing this skeleton man. I thought for sure that was going to be a WarMECH. I was all ready to get so petulant. Alright, jackass. Here's how this is going down. We're going to ruse, see? Yeah, get some evasion. Miss me with your melee. Oops. We're going to do 2 ruses. We could obliterate him with magic. We're going to get all 3 stacks of ruse. Okay. Then we're going to saber. Okay, if he crits, he can get through my shields. So we got to keep that in mind. Alright, I want to saber 3 times. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Then we're going to cure up for safety in case he has a magic spell. And now we're going to obliterate him like he deserves. Yeah, I think a couple of them ought to put him back in the hole he crawled out of. Asshole. That asshole he crawled out of. Oh yeah, there's 1 orb down, baby. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Super Red Mage? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my sage? Because you're in the kitchen helping me make pasta sauce. Are you all going to run away? I'm truly the hero, and you've got to love me. Don't you wish there were more of me? So we should have done 4 red mages. Okay, where do we want to go now? We have the canoe. Did we not grab the canoe out of the... Wasn't it next to the... Did I really forget to grab that? It'd be humorous if it wasn't so fucking tragic. I think we did. I think that was WarMECH's final revenge. I'm just making sure none of these 9 items listed here say canoe, but they don't. Alright, well that should be easy. We're going to proc oops all WarMECH now. Okay, 2 of you were brave enough. Nope, 1 of you was brave enough to face me. I almost respected him. I saluted you. Potato Land. Son, all Goofy wanted to do was visit Potato Land. And Mickey and Donald did everything they could to make it true. Sometimes the only way to make someone's dreams come true is with horrible lies. Alright, WarMECH, I don't like you and you don't like me, but I gotta grab a canoe and warp the hell out of here. With an exit spell. It's like a big warp. There's some wolves. Where? Yes. We finally did a correct werewolf joke. It wasn't enough to make Bill the Tiger laugh. But Louis, I could tell, he had his hand in front of his face. He pretended to take a sip of his drink, and I knew he was chuckling to himself. He's too tsundere to let us know. Okay. You crowd had lots of chances, but I'm still standing. And I still know Jesus and how to call down his holy rays. Holy Ray Jesus. It's my favorite variant of Billy Ray Cyrus. We've spent the majority of this playthrough in the Earth Cave. I'm telling you. I told you there's going to be a challenge, son. Oops all WarMECH. There's no getting around it. Okay, that wasn't the canoe. Where did I find the canoe? Wasn't it in here in a different box? Does anyone remember where the damn canoe was? Was it back on this floor? Wow, we got very lucky. I was immediately about to chastise myself for not just casting an AoE and trying to run away from that shit. And we were rewarded. This time I'm going to make the smart choice. Has this ever happened to you? And cut to a red mage in black and white who turns around to run away and trips on a banana peel. And then 6 gargoyles, the entire cast of Disney's gargoyles, including Timon, of course, run over and start stomping on him. And it's like, there's got to be a better way. Introducing Fade. The new way to obliterate all of your foes so that you don't fail a runaway check and get the shit knocked out of you. Billy Mage here. I can't remember. I know we saw the canoe at some point. Damn it. Damn it. I shouldn't have put so many damn incentivized items. They're spilling over and everything else. It wasn't one of the floors downstairs, was it? We have to do 100% full clear of this fucking place. Eventually, we've run out of Hugh Lowry's, haven't we? Or do we find another one in a box? I mean, we're going to be max level eventually. I don't think your stats improve at any better of a rate when you class change. So that's why I'm not worried if we hit max level as a little SD Rapscallion Red Mage. Alright, what was in here? Nothing, because you're not examining a box. Idiot. Alright, Bat. You stood in the one place I didn't want you. And what was up here? Damn it. Damn it. I can't remember if I looted these or if WarMECH killed me. If WarMECH struck me down like I was Popeye. Yeah, we've already looted these. And these were Sphinxes. We're having a race to see who can run away first. Well, I guess I lose. 1 pity point. I believe we did loot all of these. It must be down on a lower floor. But I looted all of those chests. I'm fairly certain. I didn't mean to run away. It doesn't matter. Okay, that was wood. That was a silver hammer. So while we're in the top boxes, damn it. Damn it. WarMECH wins again. Always bet on WarMECH. Are the majority of the enemies just going to flee from us now that we're quite powerful? I'll support that. Yeah. I say. He thought to himself. If we don't run, I'm just gonna... Okay, I was gonna say, if we don't run from that fight, I'm just gonna reset. I'm pondering. In case you're wondering why I'm so silent. Why I'm seething and coping here. It's almost like 4 red mages would have been harder just because they'd have leveled at 1/4 of the speed. One challenge you can do is just turn off encounters. I believe you can set them all to 0. Then the only way to level is boss fights and trap tiles. It has its own challenges. If you're trying to do like minimum level, that'd be the way to do it. I gotta remember if I checked all these boxes now. Damn it. Damn it. I have to engage with the gameplay. God. I thought solo red mage was going to be cruise control for cool. Let this be a lesson, kids. Either remember when you find key items during your YouTube randomizer playthroughs. Hey, buddy, I wonder when you were going to show up and ruin everything again. I wondered when the bad times were going to show up. Just like Sam Bridges. Alright, what was the speed up button? Was it tab? Yeah, when we get in these... I'm going to speed up some of these fights just because we've drugged this section out. Talk about filler. It's like, man, I prefer the solo red mage randomizer manga. Because they don't have all that fucking Earth Cave filler. JoJo's like, it's going to take me 5 minutes to clear that Earth Cave, but he and Lord Frieza must have learned the same timekeeping method. Because it was goddamn fucking 2 months of episodes. I thought Gatsu was going to get off that boat first. That's how bad it got. I'm telling you. I know I checked all the chests on the floor below this one before and then I warped out and saved. I didn't just dream that we found the canoe, right? Like, we did find it. You're real fucking cute, you know that? Alright, give me a good heal. A thick, solid heal. Mummies get burnt. They also like to burn you. Mummies give and receive hot deeps. Looking for hot, fire, weak mummies in your area. Double check this box. Soft potion. We haven't been in any more. What was in that? We've already turned in the crown. The canal. No, we can't have got here without the canal, idiot. I might have to pause the recording and go back and look. It's legitimately embarrassing. How hard a time I'm having with this nonsense. The bottle, no, the chime was in there, right? No, Matoya gave us the chime. I don't know, Rod's not helping at all. Once he cracks that plate open, he goes to rest his eyes. That's his way of saying he's going to take a 13-hour nap. Shit-talking Rod brought out the WarMECH. Don't make me unleash the WarMECH. Yeah, we emptied all this shit. I forgot about this fucking space. Be obliterated. I see some of you have resisted Jesus. So I'll call down Zeus. You'll find he's much less forgiving. I'm starting to think we just dreamed that fucking canoe up. At least we're getting a lot of preemptive strikes now that our agility is higher. I shouldn't have ran. Once again. Once again. Flock of seagulls was a bad influence on me. Please don't kill me. I don't want to run down here again just to check that I've already opened all these fucking boxes. Ruin every goddamn thing for me. Oh, there's always two that need a Zeusin. They're cruising for a Zeusin. A lot of poetic liberties taken with that. You need two Lutz twos, do you? Should have just cancelled it 4. Saved us all some time. Head down into the Earth Cave. Loot some items. They said. Yep, these were all empty. These are all empty. I didn't dream it. Oh, I have no exits left. I forgot they were on the same spot. Warp me back. Warp me back. Warp away the worries indeed. He took his Warple sword in hand. Okay, I gotta blow this crowd up. I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to remember everything we've done. It wasn't in the marsh cave, was it? And we got killed or something. I guess let's go to Crescent Lake. We can talk to the old man there and get his item. There's that one step. Got me, son. They'll always get you with that one step. I don't think Ice 3 is going to do much damage to these guys since they're undead. But we might as well. It did enough. And then one of them ran away. We made ghosts run away. That's how powerful we've become. The ghost scarer, they call me. Cube bottle rod. Cube bottle rod. We don't have the ruby, so we can't go see Sarda the Sage. Bye. Let's heal up. Damn if we ain't got money. Honey, have you got the time? A single shark will do you. He flopped off the side of the boat. Hey, guy. Tried to zap me. One of them zap trolls, huh? I've seen your kind before. Alright, got any good shit at your item stop? Some ox shell, that ain't bad. Alright, give me a baker's dozen of these. 2, 3 these here. How many heal potions I need? 12. I got shitloads of money. I'm gonna buy more houses. Any good armors for a red mage? Already got one. Yeah, we definitely want a pro ring. Son, the steel +7 if we had a fighter. Okay, then we just throw these gloves away. Get me a pro ring +1. Who will take it, I wonder? Just throw it on the floor. Boom. scimitars and iron nunchucks. They're ironically not very good. Okay, can't learn any of these, and they're not useful at all. I mean, fog too. I mean, it's the only one that could do anything for us. Nuke Dark Lockbane. Nuke Dark Lockbane, son. The Getting Here characters just create themselves. Oh, when we class change, we'll be able to learn some good shit. When I eat my vegetables. When I eat enough rat tail. The Ruby. Well, we can go visit Sarda the Sage. Maybe you can tell me where damn canoe is. We need to talk to the hint givers. Who is the hint giver in this town? Is it one of these old men? We're the 12 sages and we're obliterated. Get a silk bat. Okay, you're a Castlevania 2 reference. Alright, you don't say nothing. Yeah, carries in the volcano. We need to light the orbs. Need to light the orbs. Nobody's there. Burn things up. Earth Fiend bad. Time loop. Something about a time loop, probably. Okay. It's probably this guy hiding behind the weapon shop. Hint givers love to hide behind buildings and creep on people. That's how they learn all the good hints. You're down here guarding the cemetery. I took scimitar and applied it to the cemetery and it was bad. You're just asleep. Is there not a hint NPC in this town? Neat. Neat. We just have the canoe. It doesn't. I thought for sure it showed up as an item. We just have it. It's. I'm okay. I'm sure you kids will forgive me someday. I thought this was just going to be a fun, simple playthrough with this overpowered red mage, but I've managed to make it so terrible. Well, what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? There's a chance Sarda has the floater. So instead of canoeing to the volcano in the ice cave, we're going to go pay him a visit. I can't believe. The problem is there was no rivers near the earth cave, so I couldn't have just tested it. Stananks. It's the Stananks that make the playthrough when you think about it, though. When you really think about it, you're like, no, Uncle Tenfei. You're not twisting your way out of this one. I'm going to have to make the next round. I'm going to have to record the next episode immediately after this one, just to assuage my guilt. Son, I promise the next one will be good. Look, I just realized we got 420 HP. You kids like funny weed jokes, don't you? Do you want me to sing Matoya's verse from the Final Fantasy rap again? About how she's got some herb? You guys are gone. Well, other than the random WarMECs, I imagine the Temple of Fiends dive is going to be legitimately difficult for us because that's a gauntlet. Of course, a Masamune, or Masamu +5 as it's known, might make things slightly easier. So we go from 32, 29, 19 to 66, 50, 35. I like it. We could probably fight WarMECH if he didn't kill us so damn quick. If he didn't nuke us down with a weapon like that. Alright, Sarda, I'm hoping you're packing a floater. I'm hoping that you don't have indoor plumbing, so you left a floater. James Rawls' favorite part of the playthrough is when I talk about floater. Other than when I run into a gas dragon, of course. Another ribbon +5. Neat. Neat. Alright, we have to make our choice. How about the Castle of Ordeals, son? We could cross our fingers and pray for Cannon Rattail. Just in case WarMEC's in the cave. I mean, he could appear on the overworld map too, as we've seen. But I'm just saying. And luckily, we can just sail down to the Castle of Ordeals and dock at the river. It's actually the better way to go there. Usually when I have the airship, I just fly the airship over there, but you have to trek much further. The Nintendo Powers Player Guide actually pointed that out. I don't know if I did during my TMVA. There's not a lot about TMVA Final Fantasy that I, like, at a moment's notice recall. WarMEC's here to remind us that we're but men. Oh, good God, I didn't save from here. Jesus fucking Christ, WarMEC. You kids are all cheering him on. You all stand up and take off your shirts and show that you've got the name WarMEC painted across your chests. Holding up your homemade cardboard WarMEC #1 signs in the crowd. Hoping that you show up on TV during Monday Night Raw. Final Fantasy Edition. Trying to stop me from getting in the castle, are you? I want to fight him. He'll kill me so quick, though. Let's do it. Ah, oh, damn it. I was hoping like hell that we could scrape by. Look at his cold, unfeeling one big electronic eye. I assume that's in the middle of his fucking face. What an asshole. Oh God, why didn't I save? Always be saving. Literally. What is the percent chance of you showing up again, by the way? 95? Is this like XCOM? We've got a 5% chance of WarMEC, which means we have a guaranteed WarMEC. 95% of the time, I fight WarMEC all of the time. Know what I mean? We're going to save after every damn battle. I still find it crazy that we haven't found any tents. Not a TP or a wigwam, son. The human male from World of Warcraft's not going to know what to do. Okay, here we are. You crowd look real fucking pleasant. Nobody can run. Don't take that one. That's the bad one. Alright, remember we can warp away the worries if we get sent back too far. So I don't know if that's what we actually want or not. So we'll find out real fucking quick, won't we? Have we been here before? Yes. We can only warp but so many times. You said warp, but... You know, I just noticed those two rooms to the bottom left and top right of the entrance form a 6 and a 9. Am I the first one to make that discovery? Probably. Does that make me a gentleman and a scholar? Most assuredly. Okay. Yep. That's just about right. You know, we haven't encountered any monsters in a box lately. You would think that I'd planned that. I legitimately didn't. It just sets itself up. Even when I just try to play a video game normally, 10-face shenanigans happen. Thor's hammer. The Mjolnir, I think he calls it. He's like, no, I don't call it that. Don't call it that. I'm just going to put that sword there for fun. Might as well be healing potions. Tent. We found a tent! My God. Silver bracelets, soft potions, copper armor. We can't hold it, which means it's probably a monster. Well, no, it's not necessarily a monster in a box, but we have no reason to pick it up, so we're fine. Hey, guys. Bye. Rat tail. Give me that rat. Hell yeah. Cannon rat tail, boys. Not the fire can't stop me, because I have the burning fire of rat tail love. We've got a thing that's called a rat tail love. You think that won't be a Wolves Can't Fly song? Alright. We still need the airship, I just realized, to actually class upgrade to see Bahamut. He won't let any peasants in their boats come visit him, son. So now, let's decide what we want to do. Our only real choices right now are Volcano and Ice Cave. What's the fastest way to either? North. We head north. I'm gonna guess. Let's go to Ice Cave. We might have procced Cannon Floater. Oh, wait! No, wait, I forgot. I got excited earlier. I'll get excited again once we fight the floater. Don't think about it. But something real cool might happen. Now you're real anxious. When's he gonna get to the Rat Tail Factory? Rat Tail Factory would be a good name for like a 90s hip-hop group that's comprised of Clarin dancer girls. What are you doing in the river, you nut? Nobody wants to deal with your nonsense. I ain't saved. When did I save? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, WarMECH. You're a funny guy. There was a WarMECH fight. Thought y'all would appreciate a little Boondock Saints references here. The only things I remember of that movie, other than Willem Dafoe, of course, and the guy, the funny guy, accidentally shooting that girl's cat and then yelling at her that she can't even remember the cat's name. I remember the scene where one of the brothers, they chain one of the brothers to a toilet on like the top floor of this apartment building, and they take his brother out back to be gangland executed. And he's like struggling to, you know, because they're close, son. They're tight. They're like this. I'm crossing my fingers. They're like this, son. And what he does is, with like his powerful Irish adrenaline, he rips the entire toilet off the floor of the bathroom that he's handcuffed around and hurls it out of the window, because luckily the alley where they were going to kill his brother, they just did it right behind the building. And like the toilet lands on one of the thugs, and then he just jumps out of like the third or fourth or such story window and lands on the other one. And that's how they escape. And later one of the like forensic investigators, that's the theory he comes up with. And they like laugh it off, but turns out he was right. Alright, nothing bad's in the ice cave. You crowd aren't bad. You're misunderstood in the ice cave. If we find the incentive item, we ain't necessarily got to check every damn chest. Although this place isn't as tedious to get through as the Earth Cave. At least I don't think so. If little Macaulay Culkin was here, he'd be like, Ice Cave more aggravating than the Earth Cave? I don't think so. Don't forget I got a flame sword. No, I got a Masamune! Fuck you! I kill dragons for fun. No, I don't want your dragon tail. I got rat tail. Snorting mages. Yeah, I'm telling you, son, if we didn't have that ribbon from the start, all these stats effects would have been bad news. Baseball, son. Leave a comment if you've watched OMG Bad News Baseball, or is it Tenfinity Bad News Baseball? I can't remember. That was during... We were between series. I'm going to do the warp trick. But first, after I destroy these mummies, I do want to check these 2 chests over here before I do the warp trick. Warp trick, Red Mage Detective. I need some damn water. Swing your sword while I hydrate. Cast amongst yourselves. Damn. 37. I just found out my Red Mage is level 37. Hey, guys. Bye, guys. Wow, that's a real nice shield. I'd equip that on my knight if I had one. All right, warp me up here. How about that? No, thank you. Money. The defense sword is the incentive item inside of here, we've learned, which is a good thing. Like, even more than my usual stock Tenfei quote of it's a good thing. That lets us cast Ruse for free. Red Wizards can equip it, but it's not a Masamune. Tain't no Masamune. Just to make sure. The stats at the end of the game keep track of how many boxes you opened that you couldn't loot or that were empty. They shame you for it right at the end of the game. End of game shame. I think it's known as. You can't shame the shameless, jackasses. Alright, I'm getting greedy once again. But as long as WarMECH doesn't show up to humble us, we'll be alright. Oh god, WarMECH were declared. He's humbled us so quickly. Alright, well we know what's up this time. We ain't got to go out of our way to deal with any other treasure chests. I mean, I want to check the armory. I guess really the opal bracelet is the main thing I want. But I mean, that's super useful. It's a good thing to have. The bean sword maybe? A little poison smoke terminated for the kids. That could be a good couples t-shirt idea. One of y'all could have a shirt that says poison smoke with an arrow pointing to your partner standing to your right. And when they look to your partner standing to your right, their shirt just says terminated. And if they're a Final Fantasy fan, they'll get it. They ain't laughing, but they'll get it. Not as good as the You Can't Fail with Rat Tail shirt. Rat Tail off to you. My god, y'all stunned me through my ribbon. That's good. That's good. Just dreaming of the day that I get a turn again. I just got a turn again. I gotta say, you tried to put up the best fight so far. That wasn't a WarMECH, but you still get faded. They all get faded in the end. These Red Mage try to fade me. Okay, you two think you're tough shit. God damn it, they had to go. Why was I so slow versus those mummies? Jojo went last every round that he wasn't stunned or dead. For the first time, I'm genuinely butt bothered. Like, even the WarMECH is to be expected. But that was just cheap mummy nonsense, son. Brandon Fraser agrees with me 100%. We need you can download different character sprite packs for your Warriors of Light. And one of them replaces the classes with their, like, Final Fantasy III equivalents. And so our Red Mage, I think, would have white hair on the overworld map. Can you even imagine? Alright, there's our defense sword. I mean, we could just leave. But it does feel bad. What the hell? Did I drop it? I thought I was moving it. Hold the fuck on. Bites Dusto! Yeah, I did. I don't mind using emulator shenanigans for that, because otherwise I just had to reload my game again. And I'm sure you kids ain't looking forward to that. Hey, jackasses! You think I get a turn this time? We're going to fire 3. You don't get Jesus. You squandered your Jesus privilege. Not fun, is it? And these last 2... Fuck it. Why risk it? Just fade. Come fade away. Come fade away. Come fade away with me. Alright, I'm hoping like hell we're allowed to check the armory. Or down here. I believe that's what the cool kids that race randomizers. If Coach Cretan was here trying to guess my hobby so I didn't win that dollhouse, he would say, do you race randomizers? Mud goal. Mud goal. Mud goal. Alone in the world was a little mud goal. Well, that wasn't worth it. There's like a couple more boxes, and I'm interested in knowing what's inside of them. I won't let no fur giants stop me. Dragon armor plus 7 would be amazing. Why, WarMECH? Grab the defense sword and leave. Whatever was in those last 4 boxes was some sour-ass grapes, boys. Because they're dead to me. We had our fun and shared our laughs. But the responsible thing to do would be to get our defense sword to get the hell out of here. Make like a tree and warp out of here. It's make like a tree and cast exit, idiot. That'd be old man Biff yelling at us. Biff. It's a funny name. Like Turd Ferguson. Just like Turd Ferguson. I thought for sure WarMECH had showed up to end the good times. WarMECH and Mouth Disease, my favorite Homestar Runner cartoon. Strong bad. I got in a fight with WarMECH. I think the good times are over. I can't even do a Homestar Runner impression, so I'm not even going to try. Okay. Now I'll never find out who shot Caleb Rentpayer. Oh, it was me. What? Jojo the Red Mage, did you shoot Caleb? I sure did. Homestar Runner reference fans can't stop winning. I can only imagine the rule that's in the secret Tenfei drinking game in regards to Homestar Runner references. Almost as prolific as the rule of me referencing the secret Tenfei drinking game. If you're doing a drinking game specific to this one randomizer playthrough, you have to down your drink. No, you have to take a drink every time WarMECH appears, and if he kills Jojo, then you have to finish your drink. You won't make it far. Somebody legitimately tried just that one rule for this randomizer playthrough, and tell me if you make it through the whole thing. Don't hurt yourself with alcohol, kids. Don't let your Uncle Tenfei peer pressure you into destroying your livers. Okay, we're going to park down here. I guess this is the best way to get to the volcano. The floater's got to be in the volcano at this point. The incentive chest should be that one on the bottom floor where the red dragon is guarding the fire mail in the vanilla game. Fire Mela Vanilla, they call it. You crowd need to get blowed up. All blowed up. That sounds done. Remember, we've got a few Lowrys in our inventory. We're lousy with Lowrys. Is how you know. If you're complaining, if your wife comes in and is like, honey, what's wrong? You love Tenfei randomizers. You're like, not when he's lousy with Lowrys. Cheap. Cheap bastard. Power level in a red mage. Every fight should be 4 WarMECHs. You can actually set a flag that replaces Chaos at the end of the game with something called WarMECH and Friends. I'll leave it to your imagination what that is. Maybe that's what we'll do for the next randomizer. We'll make WarMECH the final boss, and we'll make him tough as shit. I'm telling you, kids. The next one, if we've even managed to finish it, I'm going to be so insidious. Insidious? Insidious with the flag settings. Yeah, I'm not going to check a single box other than the incentive chest. Just to see if it's the floater. Float away the worries. You know WarMECH is going to be declared any fucking second to ruin our good time. Our laughs that we're sharing. Hey guys. Can't run. Must kill. Nightmares. I like to keep a Masamune katana under my pillow, so if I get attacked by any spooky horses at night, I can obliterate them. Okay. Just like that floater, we're declared. Should we fight Carrie? No. I've learned my lesson. I've clicked on the wrong thing 100 times. I've learned my lesson. Oh no! I took one step and was going to use a house and fucking WarMECH attacked me. God! Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. God! You can't plan this shit any better. Motherfucker. Okay, okay. The good times. God, you kids are having the best fucking time. Your liver was just going to make it through this playthrough, and then that happened, and somebody had just poured you a 42-ounce monster margarita. Son, I hope you like a salty rim. Just bury your face in it. Okay, now I've double learned my lesson. When you warp out of a place, just immediately Gregory House. Don't even pretend. I even joked, and I think it was either the second or the first round. Yeah, you're the only two I've done. Yeah, it was either one. It was one of those last two randomizers that I joked about how we were going to get in trouble one day from my habit of having to take one fucking step outside of the area and then using the save item. Fight these horses again. Look at that, the floater. The only thing so far I genuinely feel bad about in this playthrough is the canoe shenanigans. I almost did it again, by the way. My instinct was to take that one step. I'm going to take that step and save again. Fuck you, WarMECH. I thought that spider was WarMECH. I thought you was corn. Alright. So you may remember earlier when I got excited preemptively. It's because there was a new experimental flag in the latest version of the randomizer that I've turned on for the first time. And we're going to witness it together. Although it's not as impressive because if everything was normal, we're right beside where you use the floater to get the airship normally. But that's not necessary. Because get some Final Fantasy III flashbacks, baby. We got airboats. Hell yeah! So there's a setting where once you have the floater, the ship can just turn into an airship that can only land in water. So that's pretty cool. Can it? No, it can land on the ground again. I was about to say, how are we going to get to the Mirage Tower? Yeah, but you don't raise it out of the desert, is what I was trying to get across. Okay. No more dilly-dallying. It's time for Rat Tail. Me and Bahamut, son. We're going to get in Bahamut's El Camino and drive non-stop to Clara, son, for a Rat Tail weekend. Those ladies go crazy for a Dragon King. Alright, here he is. I'm going to save before WarMECH jumps me on the way to this hole in the ground that I took too long to walk around. Hot damn, boys. Got rat tail burning a hole in my pocket. Oh yeah, Red Wizard. I mean, we don't really need to change his gear. He's wearing the best shit he can. But still, it's fun. We can go learn all kinds of flat-busted magic now. He was hiding a monster in a box. I ain't scared of y'all. You have JoJo the Red Mage, and he's got a t-shirt on that says "No Fear." And then the second panel's the guy going, "What if WarMECH attacks you?" And then the final panel is JoJo wearing a t-shirt that says "One Fear." Another heal in the form of a staff. Well, if we don't need that heal helmet taking up a slot, we got a heal staff. That's cool. How many monsters in a box you crowd got down here? We can go learn level 6 nuke now. If we get tired of fading. If you want to step with this and shade plays on a fade, slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade. What perfect timing to find a katana. I mean, we can't do anything with it, but I got Masamune. My Asamune's got Masamune. Opal armlets, ribbons. Such garbage. You've sat before me. Alright, Hugh Lowry, boom. Let's go get our magic. And the best place to do that would be to go to Leafin. Honestly, because they've got the superstores. Although we don't have the slab, so we don't know Leafinish. But just for the convenience sake, I don't care. We're going to do it anyway. We still have to land way up here, because even though we can land the boat on the water, there are no docks. But we're cool and we're fine. Just going to save along the way, no particular reason. Not scared of any apocalyptic death robots. I bet I could fight giants if they didn't all run away. You looked at me. It was the mistake you made. When you could have ran, you looked. And you paid the price. Don't want to use one of our precious tents. The rarest save item in the game. Alright, we're here. Can't understand nothing. Lupa? The third? I'm a red jacket guy myself. Alright. So what's that? Level 8. Black magic. Rub. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. And then at level 7. Lit 3 is good. That's probably what we're going to get. But we do want to see the white magic first. Be responsible. Oh yeah, we wanted nuke more than anything. Out of those, nuke is the most important one to have, obviously. Okay, yeah, we've already dealt with these lower tiers of magic, right? Yeah. Arm 4 is not bad for the undead. Cure 4 we definitely want at level 7. Boom. Yeah, we already knew all this shit. And we've already told ourselves how worthless it is. Okay, so what are we looking at? Magic-wise. Now remember, there's other level 8 spells at Gaia, I think? Let's keep that in mind. But level 7, what was the black magic we wanted at level 7? Lit 3? Yeah. Alright, as long as we got something in every slot, I'm fine. We can pick up the other spells as we go. What did we want to get at level 1? Now that we have a choice. So either fire, which like I said is improved for single targets, or this shit. Yeah, we're getting fire. Fight fire with fire. It's like Fox McCloud and Falco Lombardi fighting in Smash Brothers, son. They're both just yelling fire. You saw me take that one step before I saved, didn't you? Didn't you? These Frost Wolves could have very easily been a WarMECH. That could be like a PSA. about the dangers of random battles on the overworld map. You saw some people at their rustic cabin, and they hear like rustling outside. And the wife's like, honey, what was that? Like, oh, don't be scared. Darling, it's just a raccoon rummaging through the cans. Just a pack of frost wolves, yeah. And the next thing you know, the door's kicked in by a fucking WarMECH. And before they can even scream, he's just nuclear obliterated them. There's just a crater. And then cut to like the Unsolved Mysteries guy, or the America's Most Wanted guy. And he's like, this could have happened to you. This was a fictional scenario, but that could be you getting obliterated by nuclear robots in the woods. Don't let it happen. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's go to Gaia, since it's right up here. Let's see what they got. Moving in a shaking, talk to our good friend. This town is Gaia. Oh, I got to meet Jojo the Red Mage before I was obliterated. I can die happy now. So yeah, if we go into these magic stores, it should be the same. No, see, there's also other level 7 spells. They like divide the final magic shops up between like 2 or 3 different stores. I don't care for it. House Hill Cabin Pures. We don't need any more shit. Get the hell out of here. What you got to say, lady? Okay. I couldn't have gotten here without that ship, but thanks for the clue, darling. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed that something was wrong, the entire world was infested with WarMECHs. Cut to the Kendo gun shop keeper walking over to the glass plate window with his shotgun, acting like he's hot shit. Although in that little scenario I just made up, it would be the Claire scenario, so he would have the bow gun, obviously. I don't even know why I have to say these things. They're so obvious to y'all. Yeah, some cool shit. This is like what the early stores should have been like. We got our stores mixed up. You got your randomized shop list codes mixed up. Breakfast no longer being served. Oh yeah, we thought about Harm 4 would have been good. Fast. We definitely want fast. Yes. Level 8 fast. Well, Harm 4 was a level 7 spell. When we go back to Lifen later, once we learn Leafinish, we took our Vorpal sword in hand. Let's see what we're looking at here. Was that the vanilla Vorpal? It was. So yeah, it's got a crit rate in the corner, but the Masamune is just so much better, even with like half the crit rate. With the Masamune, we're better. The Masamune were declared. Okay, we can put our defense sword back up top now. I noticed when I was editing and uploading this shit for y'all that sometimes you can't see the little cursor either. I don't feel quite as bad when I have that proof that I'm not crazy. It's like Bart in that Halloween episode that was a parody of the Gremlin on the Wing Twilight Zone, where he saw the Gremlin on the bus. And at the end, when they're dragging him away and they could see how fucked up the tire was, he's like, see? And they're like, whatever, idiot. See, I took that one step before I saved. WarMECH exists in that one step. He's the god of the gaps. Okay, I guess we need to go up here. Hope we don't run into WarMECH on the 4th floor or the 5th floor. There's a setting where that floor that repeats over and over with the teleporters. I believe there's a setting where WarMECH is wandering around that floor as an NPC. How many of these damn boxes do we need to check? None? That's a good answer. You kids got good heads on your shoulders. We're going to have to get really lucky to actually defeat WarMECH in a battle, because I don't think there's anything we can do to protect against nuke and nuclear. Like, we have the ribbon equipped already, and you can't ruse your way past it. Water. No, thank you. Hey, guy. Bye, guy. Alright, we're up here. Do we want to check any of the chests in here? Only the incentive chests. If we get desperate later, we can always come back. One of the nice things about how much speedier... why are you here? It's the wrong floor! You don't have clearance to be down here. You got reverse clearance. Clarence. We would have to get really lucky and ruse up and then have WarMECH mainly use melee attacks. Or we could try to fast and just hit him as many times as we can before he kills us. Yeah, we definitely need the loot. Is it a fat loot? I'll leave that to you kids to decide. Manticore. Bye. Alright. I am going to check these chests here just because they're so easy. Money. Ice armor. So, no, the red wizard cannot equip ice armor. We got all the cool swords. If the 8-bit theater fighter was here, he'd be tickled. Alright, up to, over to. Tell you what, we'll do something different. Since we're solo JoJo, we'll blaze our own trail. We're going to go up and to the left, and then up and to the left. Air. This dungeon puts on airs. Don't know why I'm using my heal potions, just as a just because I can, I guess. Now, if we get in a WarMECH fight on this floor, I won't know if it's because of the WarMECH setting or if it's just bad luck and we got into a canon WarMECH fight. I guess this is the most dangerous floor in the game because you have the highest chance of WarMECH. I mean, it's just like in the original when I think about it. When you say it out loud. Oh, let's cast my improved fire spell on you. Oh, yeah. How are we going to fight Tiamat? 5-headed snake ladies are tough. We could try to... We don't have any source of Bane, do we? I'm so used to having the Bane sword by this point. Alright, sweet cheeks. Let's do it. Ain't you purty? I mean, I could cast Ruse or use a defense sword. For fun. Still hitting me, huh? I'm getting 3 stacks. Then I'm gonna fast up. Now, I think darkness actually works in this version. Maybe we should have learned Lamp. Alright, what level was Saber? Level 5. I mean, if worse comes to worse and we can't hit her, we can just obliterate her with nukes and holies. Holy nukes, Batman. I am going to do 3 sabers, though. Saber up for safety. Little fire twos, huh? Death. Somehow we won. We're almost max level, boys. See if WarMECH can stop us from walking out of the building. We're going to have to come back here when we actually want to kill WarMECH. I just read, or, you know, we could just walk around the opening area of the game and he'll show up eventually. Like the asshole he is. Alright, let's go do the Sea Shrine. We still ain't killed Carrie yet, either. I guess we'll kill her last. You're a funny snake lady, Carrie. I'm gonna kill you last. You're gonna get it the hardest. Hey, WarMECH, you having fun in the river? Fuck you, I'm gonna fight you. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, God! He only attacked me because I hadn't saved yet. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. The only thing keeping me going is knowing the genuine good time y'all are having watching this farce of a playthrough. Oh, yeah, I guess we need to check the waterfall. Wouldn't want TLC to get too complacent. Yep, that was a worm, all right. If Booker the chicken from Garfield and Friends U.S. Acres segment was here, he'd be chasing that worm. Remember there was a whole episode where they were hyping up that his brother Sheldon was finally going to hatch out of his shell because Sheldon is just an egg with his chicken leg sticking out because he's like afeared of the world. He built up a barrier around himself just like Julie from the Max. But when the egg hatches, there's just another egg under it. Spoilers. Sorry to ruin the plot of that, like, 7-minute Garfield and Friends short for y'all. I knew you were in here. I could smell the stench of robot hate. One day I'll get lucky and meet you. One day, WarMECH. One day. He's like, but today's not that day, bitch. Bleep bloop. Punk ass protocols engaged. Red Mage value set to not shit. Ain't shit. That's what I should have done. He should update that protocol. Get on my fucking level. Sorry, I was looking over at OBS, horrified that I hadn't hit record at the beginning of this fucking nightmare session. But I had. I had. We're in go mode, by the way. The only thing stopping us is we ain't killed WarMECH yet. And we ain't finished the fiends, but we've got the means to finish the fiends. Maybe even cook some beans. And cornbread, of course. Who cooks beans without cornbread, honestly? You might as well fry some shrimp while you're at it. I mean, Jesus. Hey, guys. So you're a, trapjaw. Nope, couldn't escape the nuking. Maybe that's what we need to be doing. Maybe we need to fight nukes with nukes when it comes to WarMECH. We're going at it all wrong, son. We're red mages, or red wizards at this point. We should be casting spells. Thanks, buddy. Now I've got to return the slab so that spooky ghost man from Courage the Cowardly Dog doesn't come after me, bitching and moaning. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the sea shrine. Let's go do the shrine. Oh, baby. House MD. House MD's nuts. How many heals would I need? 11. If they sell heals here. They do. They sell tents! I want all of them. I'm gonna buy, let's see, how many do I have? So we need to buy... Perfect. Don't know how many of these we have, but we have 11 more now. You know you got to obliterate the "you have legs" woman. You've got legs! Damn you! Damn you! Alright, I'm trying to remember where Harm 4 was. Not here. We did learn Cure 4, didn't we? Yeah. Why'd you learn Cure for? Why'd you learn Cure for? What Carl Childers would have said. He only believes in black magic. Once again, I need to drink some water. Do we want to go up to the mermaid floor and check the incentives? We haven't found the saber casting item yet. I mean, we can cast saber ourselves, but it'd be nice to sell and save some spell charges. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't normally check the sea room. So apparently this room is locked with the Mystic Key in the vanilla game, which you could never normally get here without having gotten the key. And it's only in the randomizer where it becomes a problem sometimes, if you haven't found the key yet, or, you know, have a thief with a lock picking. This chest up here has the opal armor in it in the vanilla game. I'm just kind of curious what they put in there here in the randomizer. I'm just tempting WarMECH to come after us, son. We're here discussing the finer points of randomized item philosophy. And then one of the guys is like, to hell with that shit, here comes WarMECH. Candygram for WarMECH. Sign here, please. Alright. Some nice blazing saddle references to get us to the mermaid floor. Zeus Gauntlet. That's a fun thing to have. No cap, because I'm getting a Zeus... Oh, a monster in a box. Monsters in a box, Ice 3. Well, that was a good run y'all had. Oh, I thought only the red giant would be left. That's why I meleeed. Then there was a Gamma. Days of Thunder, son. Mellow Yellow's not going to save you, son. Zeus. Slap it on with the power of Zeus. I guess I could just use Cure 4. Hey, what do you got to say there, Dollface? Daryl, has she got a secret airship? Or is everyone on the internet going to argue that she's Go-Go inside of the Zone Eater? Okay. I realized we weren't throwing enough references to other Final Fantasies in the game. Other than Final Fantasy IX references, obviously, vis-a-vis Rat Tail. Hades Rat Tailus, as they say. You can't hold a heal potion. Excalibur plus 6. Yeah, we'd have been fucking set for the 9s if we had a knight of the 9s even. But we don't. What a shame. We're just the unkillable, unstoppable JoJo. You're like, really? WarMECH is paying attention to these things you say, Uncle Tippy. Okay, there we go. It was worth coming all the way up here. It's probably going to be a monster in a box. So be ready for that. Get your loins girded. Oh, it wasn't. Neat. Alright, armor upgrades. It's going to give us the best chance we have of taking down the WarMECH. Why is the fucking blinky hand of fate got caused me such problems? Okay, there we go. No, stop. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Everything's cool. What was in this other box? The Pro Cape. Plus 7, minus 3. I mean, we could drop, or we could... Well, we don't gotta drop the heal helmet. We can just do that, but I guess we might as well get it. Oh, you're a monster in a box. Oh, no! How will we ever defeat them? I was gonna say, do we have any cool instant death spells? But we don't. Son, the Black Mage has already left the chat. You're a mediocre mage and you're tripping, JoJo. Think it's time for you to get your ass in the back row. Cool. We're fully equipped. Alright, let's exit out. Boom. I was going to take that one step. We all know it's a mistake. I literally only did... Well, I had to do it to walk back in here, but I also wanted to see if WarMECH were declared. I still can't believe... I mean, it was perfect luck as far as making an entertaining playthrough for other people to watch, but I still can't believe the luck of taking that one step out of the volcano to heal and have enough damn WarMECH attack us. For this whole playthrough, your all's attitude, is, I'm sure, has been whenever WarMECH isn't on the screen, the Tenfei True Believers should be asking, where's WarMECH? Once again, when is he going to get to the WarMECH factory? So you kids want a fun randomizer with cool spells and equipment for the characters, but also wanted to be a tedious pain in the ass with overpowered enemies? And then you all start cheering. The Simpson references just write themselves, son. I was about to say, is it time for shark killing? I've got that shark killing feeling in my bones. In my bones. I'm not even going to check any of this shit. Let's just get the Kraken before his good friend WarMECH shows up. WarMECH is like that unkillable ghost that appears in Bubble Bobble when you stay on the same round for too long. I believe Spelunky has a similar ghost in it. I've only played the good version of Spelunky, aka the original. I don't care for the more cartoony art style of the modern Spelunky that I'm sure you kids are used to. You can call me hipster or whatever, but that's just the way I feel. So fuck you. Kraken, he's our man. I'm just going to cast Actual Ruse for fun. Because it has a cooler casting animation. Should we kill Kraken with magic? Sure. He's fasted up. But we're untouchable. We've achieved full John Cena status with 3 stacks of Rouge. You can't see us to hit us. Alright, Alright, that nuke was good. Okay, he can crit. He can crit and he can grits. Yeah, nuke and fade do about the same damage. Alright, I'm thinking our magic plan might not have been as good, so... Sabers and fast. Sabers and fast. Sabers and fast. My favorite Christmas carol. The darkness cannot touch me. Somehow we won. Once again. Alright, full HP for me. And another orb bites the duster. Let's go kick Carrie in her snake taint. You're like, oi, Tinfei. Me Graham just got out of the hospital from the snake bum incident, and now you've gone and thrown out the snake taint. Why do you hate me Graham, Uncle Tinfei? Now we're going to fly to the volcano. Think of how easy this playthrough would have been without the WarMECH Unleashed. Has anything else been a threat? Like I said, if we hadn't got that early ribbon that we did, there were a lot of enemies that would have fucked us up. Impede. You've impeded me. Yeah, that's right. Run away. Jackass. Lots of boxes in here that we didn't check, but at this point, it really doesn't matter. I can't think of anything we want out of a box. The black shirt. We couldn't even put it in our inventory to cast Ice to, so no. Oh, the Saber Gauntlet would be nice, but even in the Temple of Fiends, I think we can save our Saber charges. We'll try to run away from as many enemy encounters as we can. Hopefully we don't get surrounded by a pack of gas dragons, son. You don't want to be a solo red mage staring down the barrel of 4 dragon asses in all directions. Just letting y'all enjoy the Gurguru volcano music with a little bit of in the background from the burning. How are we going to take out Carry 1? Should we go in there with full arrogance and just hold A? No, I'm going to cast at least fast. Fucker, I just cast haste, and now you're running out of time. Yep. Somehow, some way. Alright, what's the plan now? We need to max our level and kill a WarMECH. So I guess let's head back to the Mirage Tower and see what we can do. Oh yeah, we still haven't learned Leafinish. I bet because the Saber Gauntlet casting item should be an incentive item, which means there's a chance that once we learn Leafinish and go talk to that one guy in Life in Town, he might give us that item, because we've already gotten the Masamune and the ribbon that were incentives. The downside of taking fights here and leveling up is that when we encounter WarMECH, if we don't beat him, then we just lose any experience we gained. I am going to nuke these Catmans and Saber Tees. I wonder if it's awkward when you're a fully humanoid anthropomorphic Catman to hang out with a more feral actual cat. It's like a Goofy and Pluto situation. I'm surprised how much Goofy's come up in this playthrough. You're like, oh, because the whole damn thing's goofy, Uncle Tinfei, acting like you were ever under any duress. Acting like there was ever a challenge. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get to that bridge. We're going to fight enemies until we're level 50. And if no WarMECH appears, we'll warp out and save. And then it might be better to just go to like the beginning area and just get in random fights until WarMECH appears. Or is it going to do that classic thing where once we want to encounter WarMECH, there'll be none to be had? Because Saturday is WarMECH Day. But when I went outside Corneria, there were none to be found. So when does the Venture Brothers movie come out? I need to be more aware of that so that I can watch it with my eyes. They came out with a full series box set, I guess to celebrate that movie coming out, but for some reason it's on DVD and not Blu-ray. I don't understand. Is this Doc Hammer trolling us? Or is he trying to tell us that DVD is perfectly fine? I actually own the first 3 seasons of Venture Brothers on DVD as they were released, because at the time I didn't have a Blu-ray player. I didn't have a bloody PS3. Hey, Air. How close are we to maxing and relaxing? Oh, we're already max level. Never mind. Max level, we're declared. Remember the plan. Stick to the plan. Take one step. The thing is, if we trudge all the way up to the 4th floor and run back and forth, more than likely WarMECH is just going to kill us. So I don't want to use save states. I'm already on thin ice with you, crowd. The strongest overworld enemy in the game. Also, I like how our max HP at max level is a flat 600. You love to see it. Well, in the meantime, let's go get these slab translated. Let's return the slab. Is Dr. Oon the creepy Courage the Cowardly Dog monster guy telling us to return the slab? Or suffer my curse. Buddy boy, I got ancient languages to learn. Fire up the Muzzy tapes, boys. Now we can go see that crowd. We might as well fill out our spell book when we get back there. Because there ain't no reason not to. Oh god, well, I was going to say we'll be safe in the air, but what if WarMECH can jump up and attack us in the air like Doomgaze? I think one time in my history of playing through and loving Final Fantasy VI have I legitimately dealt with Doomgaze across multiple battles. It's the one enemy in the game that I believe the Vanished Doombug is fully justified against. But your results may vary. I have literally no... The only reason to fight would be if running away is too tedious. You know he's out there. WarMECH's out there in the woods, watching and waiting, and WarMECHing. WarMechaleka high. Mechaleka hiney hole. That's not how it goes, Timfo. How dare you taint John Bay the Genie's magic words to make a hiney joke. Not even James Rolfe found it tasteful. A most distasteful hiney, he would describe it as. And not understand why Beavis and Butthead were giggling. Okay. Just because. Hey guys! Yeah, it's my fucking air. I have a boat that turns into an airship. Don't pretend the Sky Warriors owned it. I'm not owned. Okay, he has a ruse stick. We already have the defense thing, but I feel bad not getting the incentive thing that we came all the way out here to get. So one of our corpses can carry it. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so... Was there any incentive item that I didn't get? I'm thinking. Prairie Castle, the Dwarf Cave. We turned in the Adamant and the TNT. We got those right to start with. We did North Castle, we did the Prince, we did the Marsh Cave. We gave Matoya her crystal, didn't we? Yeah. Earth Cave, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do another, hey, where's the canoe moment. You could have knocked a half hour off this damn randomizer. When y'all are rewatching it in the future, I don't blame you for skipping the canoe gate incident, as you call it. Alright, we need a level 5 spell. None of those are good. None of those spark joy. None of those spark life says sprinkler. These are even worse. We're just going to pick the least bad of those white magic spells. I guess heal 3 if we get real desperate. So we run out of heal potions somehow. Alright. So we only have nuke in rank 6. What was the white magic in rank 6? Hell, let's get lamp. Why not? We might get darked by chaos. And we won't be able to deal with it any other way. Speaking of which, there's the dark spell. Lock will lower an enemy's evasion. That's fun. Since we have lamp, let's just take dark for fun. As a joke. Alright. Level 7, cure 4, lit 3. I think this is where we wanted to get harm 4, right? Right? I guess not. Is that really all we had on that level? What was in level 8? Excuse me. Okay, that was harm 4. Boom. So we just have a level 7 slot open for fun. Sleep 2 it is. Sleep them if you got them. Alright, we're the sage, son. That's a spell book right there, boys. Set down for a spell book. We could try to encounter WarMECH out here for fun. That's not really that fun. We want some enemies we can easily run away from. I'm thinking Corneria. Hell yeah, we were able to walk the whole damn way. I always bring up the map because as much as I've played this game, I do such a bad job of remembering where the major continents are in relation to each other. I guess we could open the trap chest in the Temple of Fiends for fun. The first WarMECH we encountered, what? Was he in the Temple of Fiends? Or was he in the Marsh Cave? I can't remember. I remember it was quite the humorous moment and that you kids all stood up and clapped. Hey, the Phantom. Money. Worthless money. I ain't fighting you. That's a great axe, alright. There's the leadest fucking money of all time. Like, lead? What is he talking about? What does the numbers 1, 3, 3, and 7 have to do with being elite? Like, damn. Damn. I turned into an old mummy husk. I feel so old now. I'm like Epic Fail Guy. That time he failed at failing. And flailed. Alright, we're on WarMECH watch. As in, watch me not beat WarMECH. We could speed these up as we go. Oh no, that was the Bite Zadusto button. It's the opposite of what we wanted. Alright, run away. Da-da-da-da-da. Actually, you know what the best way to do this would be? To save right here. Every time we get in a battle, we can just reset because it advances the encounter table, but we don't have to deal with the enemies running away or us running away. So it's that much quicker. This is how we take on the WarMECH. The WarMECH minute. Now remember, during our assault on the Temple of Fiends, he can still attack us at any time. Oh god, it gave me glottal error. I became so worried. So, but I don't want to, you know, have to burn all of my resources if trying to fight him in the middle of the final dungeon. He should have the same encounter rate, other than on, you know, on that bridge where he naturally spawns. He should have the same encounter rate across every zone. I mean, how many times do we run into him on the ocean? He's punishing me for lowering the encounter rate for this playthrough. Or did they make it where he doesn't spawn at the beginning of the game only, just so you don't get completely fucked by him? Would they be that charitable? Where did I leave my boat? Oh, by Crescent Lake, that's right. We know he can be encountered on the seas. Seas the WarMECH. Carpe WarMECH, as they say. WarMECH Diem. Oh, where did we leave our boat? We left our boat here in the airship, because the airship is the boat, jackass. I completely forgot. I was like, where was that fucking boat at? You move real fast on the ocean, but I don't know if the encounter rate is any higher or lower. But that's not going to stop us. Plus we get to hear the I'm on a boat song. Maybe this isn't the best plan. How many times I'll go circumnavigate the globe before that fucking robot comes out? Jesus. Yeah, I think it might be a bad idea. We're just going to have to fight him on the overworld map. What area has the least annoying... Well, I say that, but once again, it doesn't matter how annoying the enemies are, because we're just going to reset the game every time it's not WarMECH. I'm just going to run around this field and reminisce about that time. The plucky warriors of light of TMVA Final Fantasy 1 sat over here grinding for that silver sword. Grinding for that good shit. Settling for nothing less than the best. So how you kids doing? Enjoying the playthrough? Are you having fun? Talk amongst yourselves. Excuse me, the longest stretch of all time? I wish I'd have known that I was going to get this lucky break. I could have walked all the way to damn Chaos. Why don't they build the whole damn Temple of Fiends out of WarMECH, son? Carrie be shopping. Come on, baby. Where's my WarMECH? What's the longest stretch we've gone without encountering it? Again, I guess if this takes too long, I could cut it out for you kids. I don't know how much entertainment value you get out of watching me reset the game over and over. Like, it's my favorite part of the video, Tenfei. How dare you even joke of just taking that away from me. Ogres and WarMECHs, ogres and WarMECHs. The four fiends, the four fiends, the four fiends, the four fiends. I think we need to pick a spot where I can walk in one direction for the longest time. Make it as lazy as possible. We procced another one of those miracle encounter rates that we're going to wish we had inside the Temple of Fiends. Come on, man. That's a pack of wolves. I know they got W in the name, but they ain't WarMECH. Alright, we're moving. We're moving and grooving. What is a good big stretch of land to walk across? The desert. I've been through the desert fighting WarMECHs with no name. That's the way you do it. Yeah. Yeah. Desert times. Do 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 do. How many? I was about to say how many laps around this desert could I make before that robot shows up? Maybe we... The thing is, we can't save on the final floor of the Sky Castle space station. So, yeah. It's too many T-Rexes. If only I was still trying to gain levels. Damn it. I'm a red mage, damn it, not a black belt. It's a tactic you often see in the randomizer races if they have a black belt on their team. Once they find a good grind that they can repeat over and over, they'll kill off all their other characters, and once you get that black belt past like level 32, son, Unstoppable. Punching everything. Punching evil by moonlight. And punching love by daylight. And never running from a punch fight. He is the one named Punch Boy Moon. This is ridiculous. The lack of WarMECs. I'm getting mad. If we don't get into WarMECH in this battle... Okay. And he went first. Fuck. That ruins my plan. To start rusing. Alright. Okay, now we can pretend the fight just started. Ruse. Okay, good. That won't hurt me. Ruse. Blizzard's not bad. Nuke and nuclear are the main things we're worried about. We want to get all 3 stacks of ruse. Okay. If we get a chance to full heal this time, we'll be in business. Cool. Alright, I think we might stand a chance. I think I have a chance with this guy. Fast. Do we want a saber or do we want to just start swinging? Let's just start swinging and see how we do. If we get lucky. Oh yeah, I think we can do it. Alright. We got super lucky. My God. Such wasted experience. Alright, let's see if we can't finish the game. I foresee no problems in the Temple of Fiends, son. We're gonna run in there, run a train on the Elemental Fiends, and call it a day. Out of my way, bats and wolves. Back to the past, back to the past. Red Mage Jack. Although I guess it would be Red Mage Jojo this time. I like to think the Jojo from Dwayne and Brando's Final Fantasy rap was as powerful as this Red Mage was. Son. He did. He was the one that put Chaos in his place right at the end of the game. Just for fun. As a joke, I'm going to check these 2 chests in here. Cloth plus 6. A pure potion. Neat. We need the loot. Beautiful music were declared. Them's beautiful tunes, as they say. Son, we got one of them lucky streaks so far that I was lamenting getting on the overworld map. Hell yeah. You don't think we'll run into WarMECH, do you? You don't think WarMECH would be declared, do you? Alright, we gotta hope that the 4 fiends don't have nuclears and nukes. Remember, I do remember the one bat told us that Chaos was tough and could cure himself, which means he can cure for himself. So we're probably going to have to get real powerful. I really should have nuked these fucking things or faded them. See, we're still vulnerable to large groups. Fade. These Gurmadusas try to fade me. Coach Z, how come you don't nuke no more? Just give me a chance to do a Red Mage dance. Give me a chance to do a dance. We'll use up our heal potions first, since they're practically worthless in battle. If you're at a point in battle where you're solo and trying to stay alive with heal potions, you've already lost. Alright, Lich time. Keep our Liches in line. I'm going to just try to fast and cut him. I'm going to try to cut him real fast. Death. And Lich, thou shalt die. We're on the fire floor. On fire. Miss me with that shit. The red D's. Nuts. Imagine dragons. Imagine dragging D's nuts across your chin. Don't even get me started on asking you if you like Wendy's. Son, you've already lost. All right, we're going to try the same strategy with Carrie here. We're just going to try to fast and cut. The old fast and cut. All right, she might take more than one. 2 cuts Carrie, they call her. Hot damn. I love the kind of snake woman that I can buff myself and cleave in twain with a katana sword. It's like, Spike, you're getting a little specific, aren't you? Okay, we got first strike, which means we can run. Otherwise, they were about to get hit with the holy hail. Dark, dark, dark. Run. They've got fire. The elemental waters cast fire. Isn't that neat? It's like opposite day. All of them are going to attempt to sail Squidward's house and be bad at playing the clarinet. Alright, it's Kraken time. I'm about to feel my Kraken. Alright, I don't trust this guy, so we're going to defense up. Thankfully, he started with a worthless death spell. I ain't getting poison smoke terminated, boy. He's got nuke. We got nukes here. Alright. He's a bit of a tough guy. I'll give him that. He's got a few things going for him. See how he likes being fast cleaved. See how he enjoys the fast and cut. Alright. If this doesn't kill him, I'm going to heal. Okay. We'll use one of our lesser heals. Don't use the good heals. We only bring out the Cure 4s during Christmas when Grandma comes over. You don't want to throw any lackluster limp dick heals on Grandma. She'll call you out on that shit. She's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with it? What, 200 HP? I've got 600 max, you little shit. Love you, Grandma. Love it when you come over and criticize my buffs. How come you ain't got a fighter on your team, huh? Not good enough for one? Back in my day, we did 3 fighters and a black mage, and we liked it. Okay, I don't know what Tiamat's got going on, so we're going to defense. Alright, and just because I'm fucking terrified, we're going to gear up. Alright, I believe you're ready for a fast and cut. Yeah. Are we going to finish this fight with max HP? We might. Hell yeah. Alright, we've got a few more steps that WarMECH could be declared. It's not going to happen. I know y'all were praying with everything you had to summon that WarMECH, to give him your energy so he could throw a Genki Dama at me. Hey, idiot. Alright, a final loins check to see how girded we are. Living in the gutter with Grandma. I think that's about the best set of gear we could have, boys. Let's do this shit. Your defense is weak. Fought imps tougher than you. Good night, turn bad night. Good night for you. Surrender the princess or surrender your life. I'm light speeds ahead of you. Now bleed on my knife. I'm doing the first part. I just realized, but you kids, you know what I'm trying to get at. Fast. Alright, he's already Cure 4'd himself. Let's not take any chances. Let's keep our HP up. You never know when he's going to drop a swirl or a tornado or some shit. Alright, we need to deeps him down before he can cure himself. So I'm going to throw out like 3 stacks of Saber. And then we're going to go from there. I didn't mean to click fight, but let's see what happens. That's not bad damage, but it could be better. Could be a might bit gooder. Wait, I didn't mean to click warp, damn it. We know it won't do anything. Okay, one last Saber. Full HP. And now we're just going to let her eat, boys. I got 1,000 volts of lightning running through my veins. 3 foot of steel in my hand, and its flavor is pain. Cut this motherfucker down. He tried to zap me. It weren't enough. Dead. Well, there you go. Another randomizer in the books, boys. I think we had a good time. It might not have been the hardest time, but I think we had just enough adversity to counteract our OP bullshit. That's how I'm going to justify it in my brain. But yeah, that was fun. I'm going to record another one probably today. So by the time this goes up, I've already recorded the next one. If you're throwing out suggestions, just know that I see them. But yeah, we'll do the opposite next time. You're like, what's the opposite of solo red mage? 4 thieves? Nah, we won't do any gimmick parties next time. Although we may have the game generate a forced party for us, son. It might accidentally give us 3 fighters and a red mage. And then we'd be like, oh no. Of course, then they'd be blurst. The fighters can't equip any gear or gain HP. They can just cast Lamp and A mute. But no. It's on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. WarMECH is not Crash. Good times. Don't really have a lot to say. I think the playthrough really spoke for itself, son. JoJo the Red Mage doesn't need me to put words in his mouth. He knows what he's doing. Ostentatiously fashionable indeed.